Okay, good day. Welcome back to the Canuck Corner channel. And today I will be replacing this little teeny tiny seal for the tachometer cable. So as you guys remember from my last video, when I cleaned and lubed up all the tachometer cable, I noticed that there was like some oil dripping on my foot when I was riding. And it turns out there's a teeny tiny seal down there. So that is the part number. OEM Honda. Alright, let's get into it. My carburetors are already drained and the petcock's off because it's in the winter. So we'll just remove these two lines, and if you guys still have fuel in it, have a little catch can ready. Okay, so we'll get some pliers and disconnect the hose from the number 3 carb. And then I just have these where they're a Phillips head. Let's just loosen these up. Okay, so the lower 10 millimeter here on the fuel pump. Pull that out. So you can see already there's some oil on that bolt where it's leaking. So that shouldn't really be there. Okay, and then just take the tack cable and wiggle and pull it out. There we go. And see all the oil on it that's leaking. That's not actually rust. It's just pure oil, gunk. So I removed the other bolt that was here and just gently wiggled and pulled back. You'll see that there's this hammer piece that's in here for the diaphragm. And if you can see on here, there's a little spot where there's like a ridge that you can see that it's pressed onto. So might have to try and hold this back or something, because it just pushes in and pushes up on the diaphragm here. So I might have to try and push it back when we put it back on. Don't drop it. So there's the little ring gear for the tachometer cable. So as that spins, you can see him spinning the top piece. And that little ring gear hooks in here onto the camshaft, and that's how you get your engine speed. If you have a heat gun or a hair dryer, I wouldn't suggest using torches or anything like that, but heat up the cast around that seal and heat it up really well, and just take a little pick tool and just pop it out. So after that, whoo, that's hot. Be able to just wiggle and pull this up. So there is a washer that sits on the very bottom in here, on the very bottom of this piece. So make sure you don't lose that. Then there's a collar and another washer, and then the seal goes on top of that. Okay. So now we'll get the new seal in, clean it up, put it back together. I have it here. So remember, there is a washer. It stayed in the bottom on here. If you can see right at the bottom, there's that washer. Now we have the ring gear, the little collar, another washer, and then our seal goes on top of this. So that goes in. Make sure it seats all the way down in here. It's right to the bottom, like that. Okay. And we'll grab our brand new spanking seal and pop that in. Okay, so you'll see two sides to this. One of them, if you can see in there, there's a little spring. So this side goes down, and the flat side goes up. So this is what the tachometer cable sits up against. So we'll take it and pop it in with a little sprocket, like that. And I'm just going to hit it with a little silicone just to help it seat so it doesn't pinch anything. So do that. And then I'm going to try and find a socket in order to press this down. Okay, so I have a deep 10 millimeter. And I'm just going to take and evenly press that until it seats all the way down in. Just like that. So there is our nice new seal. Hopefully no more leaking. Big one you want to make sure is that this bolt hole is clear for the tachometer cable stay. Okay, so we're gonna, I think, get this hammer over a little bit and onto it, but try and get this back onto the bike. So the tack cable's back in there. That was a nightmare. Alright, let's get this last bolt in. So both these are snugged up. So we'll reconnect the two fuel lines and the line for the pulse generator. That's it. Voila. So if you have oil on your foot, that's the seal you want to replace. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up, like, drop a comment. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. So until next time, we'll see you on the road. Stay safe out there, and have a good one.